That was traumatic. That was very traumatic.
We all have to have a home and be realistic about what that is.
The Jewish Foundation for Group Homes was founded about 25 years ago by a group of families that had children with challenges, intellectual challenges or physical challenges, to try to provide a home setting for them. We go across the spectrum. Some simply need and want a place to live with some support. Others require significant assistance, physically or otherwise, to live as normal a life as they can. I am Larry Herman. Our daughter, Elena Herman, is in the Stempler Stone home of JFGH.
I'm Barbara Herman. I'm Elena Herman's mother. Elena is 29 years old. Her main diagnosis is cerebral palsy. She was born, they realized into labor that she had lost already a good amount of oxygen. And then it just took its course after that as time went on. She needs physical assistance for all her daily life skills. Okay. She needs all her personal hygiene skills assisted. She needs to be fed. She needs to be lifted, she can, in and out of a wheelchair. I mean, she needs the full gamut of physical assistance.
Okay, we're gonna chat. So what are your plans for this week? I can guess, let me guess. What are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing? Movie? What movie are you going to see, You want to go to a funny movie? Movie with cute guys? Oh, excuse me for touching. She needs communication assistance to help people who aren't as accustomed to interacting with her verbally. And then Wednesday and Thursday, where are you going? CFS? And when do you have therapy? Mondays? Tuesdays? Wednesdays? Thursdays. Thursday with Kristen? In this room? Do you like that? Okay.
We're building a sukkah, celebrate the holidays called Sukkot. And basically what it is, a copy of the house that the Israelites stayed in when they spent 40 years in the desert as they left Egypt. Everybody participates in building the sukkah and decorating it when we're done.
It gathers how events, service designs is up on ours.
Stephanie is 25 years old. She'll be 26 in November.
She's 25 and a half. I mean, you've got to be accurate with Steph. Things have to be just so.
She's a character. She's just a character, and she's become even more so in the last several years. Thanksgiving Day, 1983. And again, this is 7 weeks before Stephanie's due. She was due on Christmas.
I had an abruptio placenta, so all of a sudden there's just blood gushing.
That was traumatic. That was very traumatic. We got to the hospital, had to wait for the doctor, and it was a very traumatic birth. Stephanie was basically born not dead.
She had to be resuscitated, and they had a little hand ventilator because we were at a hospital that didn't have a neonatal unit.
The doctor came in, I guess it was by the time when she was at Georgetown, and he ran down a list of things that he said, well, we're checking this, and at the very end he said, and we're running some tests, for Down syndrome. And then when he confirmed that she did have Down syndrome, I said, well, that was so low on your list, and he said, well, yeah, that's because we were trying to keep her alive.
The ironic thing is we got pregnant on our last try before I turned 35 because I didn't want to have a child with Down syndrome. I didn't know all it entailed, but I just knew we probably didn't want to do that. And so indeed, we did get Steph on the last try.
Luckiest day of our lives.
Well, it was the luckiest day of our
I'm
lives.
serious.
We just didn't know it.
Okay, rascal.
Who are you calling a rascal? There's only one rascal in our family.
And that's him.
No.
Take salad. We the dressing on the side.
Elena shows her comfort level with Stempler Stone by her smile and by her actions and by her interest in the other residents in the home.
We feel incredibly fortunate that that JFGH is there and that Stephanie is living at Stempler Stone, because it does take a huge weight off of our shoulders.
Steffi's going to be okay. She's got a place to be forever, no matter what happens to us.
I think for Elena, the group home has given her a place that she considers her own. At home, she wants to be independent and have her own place to go. That's her home, yes.